I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion.
Gotta just let it flow. I'm ready and I wanna go. Think about what I need, think about what's in front of me. Gotta make up my mind to look ahead and not behind. I can feel it burning through, like I knew this charge in me was gonna do. Shaking up my bones, I wanna be the first one. Shaking up my bones to put me in a forward motion. I'm sliding on the drive of all the inspiration. I've been gliding on the air. I've been making high expectations. I've been taking them to their destinations. I'm riding on the wind to really make it happen. I am gliding on air. I gotta just let it flow. I'm ready and I wanna go. Think about what I need, think about what's in front of me. Gotta make up my mind, to look ahead and not behind. I can feel it burning through, like I knew it would be. Na 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 na
I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion.
Gotta just let it flow. I'm ready and I wanna go. Think about what I need, think about what's in front of me. Gotta make up my mind to look ahead and not behind. I can feel it burning through.
I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion.
Gotta just let it flow. I'm ready and I wanna go.
Hi there, how you guys doing? Welcome in, eh? Maiku checo, as people often say. How you guys doing? Welcome in, eh? Today is a really hot day, eh? So that can only mean one thing, eh? It is very much summer now, eh? I mean, it's been summer for like a week now, so there's really nothing new, eh? But you know what I mean, eh? I'm just enjoying everything and anything, eh? As people often say, eh? But other than that, yeah, I do hope that everybody's having a nice summer so far. Everybody is, you know, enjoying their vacation and everything, eh? So that is a good sign. That is always a good sign, you know? When people are just resting as they should, eh? Because rest is important, as people often say. And what else can I say to you guys other than welcome, eh? How have you guys been? I like this song a lot. I've been using it quite a lot to start the streams very much recently, eh? So apologies if it's getting old. I do have a selection of like a lot of songs that I use to like start the streams, but there's not a lot that are like 5 minutes long or like, you know, around that duration. So it kind of gets a little bit hard to, you know, decide on what I use or what I don't use or like stuff like that. I mostly use a Spotify playlist that I share with a friend, and I don't know. I'm not so sure how I would be able to like implement local files to that playlist so that I can get more and longer songs that I could start the streams with. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see how that goes in a potential future, as people often say. And what else can I tell to you guys other than welcome, So right now I'm having a sandwich right now and some coffee. I'm having some coffee, as people often say. I like coffee. The coffee that I'm drinking right now has a little bit of cinnamon infused to it. I bought a flask. Is that how you said it? A flask of coffee? I mean, I guess it's a big one, but that has some cinnamon on it. I believe it's called Nescafé Dolce. It is Dolca. I used to pronounce it Dolce, but I believe it's called Dolce, maybe. I don't know. I don't speak Angel, and I'm enjoying it. And this sandwich is also pretty nice. It is toasted, so you guys can have a good sense on whatever may be going on. I don't know if the crunch will, sound here, but here we go. I mean, it is lightly toasted. It is not that crunchy, Still pretty good though, You can testify that by seeing me having a thumbs up. This thumbs up that you guys cannot say, But So, last time when we were playing Super Mario Sunshine, we did the pachinko thingy. I don't remember if it's actually called a pachinko, but we did the pachinko level, in order to get like one of the sunshines. And I remember I spent a good 40 minutes on it. It was an interesting concept for like an extra level, and I do wonder if there are more of those. I know that that level in specific is a little bit infamous among the people who have played it, and I guess it's not that bad. It's only a matter of of getting the hang of it, Although getting the hang of it, it's kind of it's kind of a struggle, but it is fun, I did find it fun. I may have been thinking about revising that statement in the last 3 tries that I did, but it was fun overall. I don't know if there's gonna be more to it. I don't know if those are like optional. I do believe they may be, but maybe it wasn't as optional as I thought, because I believe that the only way that you can get through that level is with the fairy. So I don't know. I'm starting to believe that it may not have been that optional. So I'm glad that I did it anyway. So I'm not so sure what adventures we will be going on today, in order to advance further, as people often say. So I don't know. We'll see about that. So hopefully everything will be just fine. So yeah, let me bring up the game so that we can start as soon as possible, because I'm not so sure how long I can go on for today. I do have places to be today, and I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be able to do the usual length stream. So let me bring everything and anything. Anyways, let me boot up the game now so that everybody can see it. And I'm trying to remember if I posted everything that I needed to post. I do believe I did. I posted on Twitter, Blue Sky. I have a Blue Sky if you guys want to follow me. I believe I posted everywhere that I do post. I remember that back in the day I was so you know, I was scoffing at the idea of posting on more than one site that I'm gonna be going live. But you know, you know, it is not as hard, and you know, it is not as like, you know. I was thinking that it was gonna be like a little bit of an you know, but it isn't as much of an So I hope that, you know, that gives you an idea on, you know, on how not so much of an that is. Anyways, let us boot up the game. Let me boot up the game. My English is lacking a lot. Also, I do have the Resident Evil thingy from last stream. Let me revise that. Super Mario Sunshine. There we go. We have the backdrop ready. Let's see. I don't expect the game to throw audio at me first things first, but hopefully it will. So let's see. Can you guys hear the game? Hopefully you guys can. I don't think you guys can. I can only see my mic, and I don't think you guys can hear the game. It's nothing. I do like this intro. Like, how do you guys think that they spend their times waiting for everything or anything? That makes me wonder. Here we go. We have audio, ladies and gentlemen. We have audio. So here we go. Okay, let us get going with whatever may be going. Also, again, shoutouts to Enrico Magnifico for the 4K textures. Everybody check his stuff out. Check him out. So we have eight. I was gonna say jiggies. These are not jiggies. We have eight. It's shines. That we still, you know, gotta do everything and anything with. And I'm not so sure what I gotta do now. Then again, how do you play this game again? It's been a week, so I'm not so sure about, you know, the controls and everything and anything. So we have a shine here. A shine that I'm not so sure how I can get. But, you know, we'll have to check it out eventually. So let me see. So it says that the fairies have been resuming their service temporarily. The fruit fried, formerly unable to leave, has now temporarily not died. So how will I be able to like go here or be here? I imagine that I gotta use one of these things. Excuse me, sir. Well, I'm glad that guy didn't die or go down with me. It would have been an abomination if he did that. So let me try my luck on this. There doesn't seem to be a way to actually get that shine. But then again, I don't believe that's what we gotta be doing. Have I tried just going here? No. So this guy is angry. I gotta remember that BSA and ASV. Unforgivable, I have had it. Someone ruined my wall. What does it mean anyway? And have we met before? I haven't met before. Have one. There is a lot of oh, this is a guy that says, "Yo, the goop is like sweet or whatever." But yeah, I wonder why there's a ton of like fruit over here. My assumption is that maybe I gotta bring it to like the fruit stands. But I'm honestly not quite sure. I gotta remember that I can dive like this. It's been a while since I last played Super Mario 64, so I don't remember, you know, the core mechanics of, you know, this game. Because it is true that this game takes a lot of inspiration from it. And then again, you know, it is quite based on the, you know, Mario 64 anyways. So how do I break this thing, eh? It seems I cannot really like break it with water. Although maybe I can. I'm not so sure. There's a lot of mysteries that, you know, happen in this game. I'm not so sure if my body is ready for all of them. Man, I didn't mean to like do that. Oh, let me get the extra lag. Ding 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 ding. I'm pretty sure there's not like a secret level over here. Let's just go there. Let us please not drown. So how would I go on about going over here? I mean, I can go the other way. I cannot really like, you know, twist my body around and to like do the thing. But I can always climb, so that is always nice. I could have done the same over here as well. Now that I think about it. So what do we have here, huh? Yo, what up, fam? Have anything to say? These repairs are really rough. I'm telling you, it'll be a while. So I imagine that this takes me over there, maybe. I'm really not so sure about what might be going on over here. I'm actually not so sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I only know that this guy is like stranded. He's left stranded. Hello. I mean, this gal. Hello, you. You want to work for me for a little bit? I'd love for you to bring me some fruit. I'm craving some. Coconuts. Bring me through, would you? Just bring me the fruit and I'll put it in this basket. I mean, if you say so. Also, speaking about coconuts, here's 3 coconuts. I was meaning to jump and do the thing. Although that would be a really nice way to actually like do the thing. Anyways, let me bring the coconuts. Where did my coconut go, Where is my coconut? Said Mr. Loco Loco. Shout out, see if you guys know about Mr. Loco Loco, So let's see. I gotta watch out for them going in the water. So we have 1 coconut. Yippee! No, that's what I die. Oh, come on. Oh, let's try that again. So we have 1. And yeah, there we go. Okay, the first one is here. Let's get the second one. I do hope that she gets me like a shine. And of course the coconut went over here. I gotta try not to press the A button as soon as I'm in the air, because otherwise I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna not be doing the thing that I thought that I was gonna do. And the second one. I'm still getting used to the camera, you know, adjusting the camera as is. And here's the third one. How about that? No, that's not what I was trying to do. Here we go. And another one. Oh yeah, this coconut. Oh, I mean, coconuts can be heavy, That is true. We have coconuts. Thank you, sweetums. Yippee! We got a blue coin. At this point, I'm convinced that, you know, blue coins are merely used to gets shines. I'm not so sure if you can use them for anything else. But who knows? So let's see. What else can we do? I haven't quite noticed yet, but there's a little bit more sunshine going on in here. Maybe it is true that, the more shines I get, the more sunny it gets. Which actually, that's quite nice, actually. That is not the bottom that I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to do the... this thing, There we go. I wonder what's the next nozzle that I'm gonna be using. Because apparently you can unlock more than one nozzle. That's pretty good, actually. Yippee! So we have a pineapple over here. I wonder what the significance of that is. So what is it that I gotta do now? I'm serving the area, but nothing seems to be going on. Maybe over here. So I already did the thingy. Maybe. Did I do the thing? I'm not so sure actually. Hi Melody. Melody is right here with me. Melody wants some attention. Melody's stretching herself. She's stretching and compressing her spine. Oh, we haven't done this one. Gelato Beach, episode 1. Done, but Sandcastle Secret. Wait, we already did this one, right? I believe we did. How do we know it? Yeah, we absolutely did. Oh wait, no, this is another one, Lamau. Look at those bugs. No, we have done this before. Yeah, what up, bud? Hey, you don't get water dirty here. Okay, sure. Yeah, we've been here. I don't know exactly what the significance of this is. I mean, if I remember correctly, the thing that we needed to, like, water was around here, maybe? Yeah, I've done this before. The Gelato Beach. So I do wonder what we gotta do now, man. So here we go. We are in Delfino Plaza. And I already watered this thing. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, there's no sense to doing that. Formerly unable to leave as no temporarily. Resume. Let me go over here. I know that there's like someone else who's stranded over here, so maybe there's something funky going on over here. Could it be that I gotta, get this thing going? I was shipwrecked and washed up here 3 years ago. I often think about the far shore, but I can't swim. I never left this little island. Isn't that just awful? Couldn't you just, Maybe I do get a... Oh, here's a library. Here's an herbal library. Do you guys remember Herbalife? I do. And also I wonder what the deal is with this. Can I ground pound while I do that? No, that hurts me. Is there a way in which I can tell the boat, yo, there's a guy over here that's like shipwrecked. Can I like save him? I wonder. Let me get this guy. It doesn't seem like I can control the ship. Yo, guy, I brought you a thing. Come here. Well, I mean, he says that he was shipwrecked. I don't think that means that he is now. Maybe he is here, out of his own volition. The finished legendary Shine Gate has disappeared. The appearance of graffiti on the island is being cited as a possible clue, but officials are reluctant to draw conclusion. Can I please not go here? There we go. The shine surprise. Could there something be done over there? I don't know. I know that there's like a banana over there, but that's just about it. And also I hear the faint noise of a shine, but I don't know what the deal with that is. And the message repeated, but I wasn't watching it, just realized. So now I gotta wait for that thing to repeat now that now that I didn't watch it, as people often say. And by people I mean me, This brings to mind the video that I mentioned, in a past stream, about a guy saying, "Yo, you really don't gotta get any shines to like finish Super Mario Sunshine." But I imagine that I have not watched that video. I have a vague idea that maybe you gotta use bugs, maybe you gotta use glitches, that you gotta do everything and anything. So I don't know. I do hear a faint faint shine thingy. There is a shine thingy sound. I hear it, but I don't see it. Then again, it said something about the graffiti, but where? That is my question. There we go. So let's see. Maybe she has something to say. You saw a ball in the distance. Wonder where it goes. I'm actually not so sure. I mean, there's more than one boat, so maybe I should check them out, individually. Let's check out this boat. I'm gonna go to this island to wait for him. Maybe this is the place that I gotta go. I am not so sure. This is the coconut thingy. Hello. Hello, you wanna work for me a little bit? I'd love for you to bring me some coconuts. Bring this way. How about not already done that way? Maybe they are sisters. Oh golly, let me try and do that again then. Maybe something good may come up. So we have one. And let me get the other one. I got two at the same time. There we go. Fascinating, eh? Also, I wonder what this thing goes. Awesome students. Get a live. So whenever we need a free live, we can go there. Also, let's see where this goes. Ticking. Because I do not believe I have been here before. Oh, I got a blue coin. Eh? Amazing, eh? I have now upped the number of blue coins that I have. Shine scientists report that the shine sprites of Isle Delfino, legendary Shine Gate, have disappeared. The Shine Gate, you say? I don't know where that is, but it should be somewhere nearby. Ooh, this is Mario. So we have another coconut here. There's a ton of fruit. As I said, I wondered, you know, I imagine that someday I gotta be like, yo, we gotta put the thing in the thing. Durians. Just bring it through there. Just put it in the back. So durians just say, what's up, pal? Where are you going, eh? Where's that guy going, eh? So now I gotta find durians. Here comes my non-English speaking, into play, because I imagine that durians are, you know, like melon. I don't know what durians are. Eh? Howdy, throw me a coin and I'll throw you for a loop. Sure. Single coin may have the power to change your system. Throw you a coin, eh? Oh, I don't have any coins, actually. Fugali, eh? What are these guys talking about? You lost our crate bashing dual parents play, eh? You're just a squid brain sore loser, that's all. And Shrine Sprites don't like sore losers with your brain. Is he talking to me or is he talking to the guy? Eh? You know you have a pretty suspicious mustache, eh? I bet we're in this fix because of a mustache like that. And this haze, I bet it's because the Shine Sprites are all gone. I mean, if you say so. Speaking about mashing things, we have a coin now. So we can now do the thing. This guy is really filling in. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? The boat has finally begun moving again, eh? Yeah. Is this a durian? Maybe this is indeed a durian. So if I find another one, I'm gonna bring it to the lady. So I'm gonna go and say that this is indeed a durian. Let's see. I would love a way to center my camera. Thank you. So that is not a durian. I mean, durian is not a fruit that I see or that I hear of or that I speak of quite often. So I really don't know what a durian is, or what the equivalent of, you know, in Spanish would be. So let's see what these crates have. These crates have water, I believe. So what is it that I gotta do now, eh? I guess it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to, you know, to check out a guide. I don't really have know anybody that has played this game before. So I really don't know. There seems to be something floating you know, up there. I really don't know what that is. But someday I will know. Maybe I do gotta clean that thing. I have a big suspicion that that is what I gotta do. Also, I wonder why these things change appearance. How would I be able to go over there? I think it's possible that I can, but how would I go on about doing that? Maybe I do gotta ask the guy to toss me around. Fascinating, eh? Can you give me a boost? Can you give me a lift? There we go. So here we go. Now that I have the necessary coinage... Yo, can you like stop for a minute there? Thank you. It's your fault that our shrine sprite left and the sky got dark. Everybody is really judgmental in here. I don't like the vibe. I'm not vibing the vibe. There we go. Okay, now that I have a coin, yeah, toss me over there, please. Yeah, now where you go? Yippee! Ow. Couldn't he have tossed me like the other way around? Also, we have another free life. It seems like these respawn every time I load into Delfino Plaza. I love it that, you know, this game combines both Italian and Spanish. It is really nice. Good Mario. Go Mario. Go Mario. Well, let's see what we gotta do now. Just a coconut. I believe this is a coconut. I don't know. So let's see. Super Mario Sunshine. Bold. Unlock. What do I gotta do now, eh? How to steer the boat? I don't think that's the thing, eh? Maybe walk through, I don't know, eh? I really don't know, eh? Oh, IGN, it's been a while, eh? Single plus the gold barrier turbo nozzle, no. Then plus the shines, shine location, shine shines, shine in the shine of shines. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too... This game may not be too linear, so I really don't know. Eh? I just wanna know where I am in the game. Eh? Do comments and guides? No. Maybe good old FAQ might know. Oh man, there are guides all the way back to 2002. Definitely plus a map. I'm gonna use the oldest one, eh? So it says that the Friday through bold, eh? I don't know, eh? Maybe this one made me say food, the fruit, and the egg, eh? Super Mario Sunshine! Fruit Friday. The fruit Friday. Okay, so there's a void in Delfino Plaza, haha, but what do I gotta do with it? Okay, beach gelato at the beginning of the game. Shine sprite. Josh is in the game. Man, I've been spoiled, eh? Fruit Friday. They like the beach and Rico Harbor unlock. Oh, so it doesn't really do much. It just starts working. Oh wait, is this a case of, you know, maybe like in Super Mario Sunshine, in Super Mario 64, that I gotta unlock levels by having more shines. If that's the case, then how do I open this thing? My assumption is that I do gotta, you know, open it up like that. Also, didn't I have more than one coin, eh? How did I lose this many coins, eh? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to revisit the old levels, so that way I can have more shines. Because as far as I am concerned, maybe I do gotta revisit some levels in order to like have more shines. So let's give that a try. Let's go again. So maybe inadvertently, I may be having to actually like 100% this game, man. Blooper surf in Safari, eh? Wow, look at the play. Some things do be jiggling. Yeah? What up, fam? What did I miss? You know, there sure are some odd fellows out there. Taming little bloopers is bizarre enough, but riding on their backs, I tell you, some folks are just plain loony. That guy on the PA, he's the big daddy of blooper surfing. That's nothing to sneeze at, I'll tell you that much. Me? No, I do not ride the bloopers, no thank you. What up, fam? Are you blooper rider? I hear that there's blooper surfing around here. Do you know where? The guy said that at the pier. Not so sure if this is the pier or not. But I'm gonna go here. Yo, what up, fam? That's right, I'm the big daddy of blooper surfing. You like surfing? Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Oh, but one thing, Big Daddy wipes all liability for accidents. Now, hang loose, bud. And I go in the morning, and then I go in the morning. I go in the morning, I go in the morning, I go in the morning. What even am I saying? I don't know where I'm going. Wahoo! You wanna go for a ride, bud? Wahoo! Said Clonoa. Go ahead and jump on the blooper. You know me, some super surfing and window riding. I love this rendition of the song by Smooth Grooves. I wonder if I can accelerate in some way. Oh, I wonder if I can drift as well. It sounded like I was drifting, but I don't know about that. I'm definitely going somewhere. And the camera. Let's try that again. I hope that it's not taking any laps away from my legs thing. Here we go. It seems I can still, steer the thing away like that. Oh man, I gotta tap my phone from time to time, otherwise it's gonna go to sleep. Like Jeff the Killer, Here we go. Oh, that's a tight corner. But I guess it's best to just go in a direct line. Although it is true that I could just, jump on the thing. Weehee. Oh, that actually takes time away from me. Pretty weak, but that time's not even worth talking about. Come back after you conquer the kiddie pool. Wait, how How fast do I gotta go, eh? Says the guy. I wonder how fast I gotta do the thing. Maybe it's sad, but I wasn't paying any attention. I find it funny that things are you know, just vibing. I'm pretty sure that that's a glitch thanks to like the widescreen thingy. I'm just gonna steal one of these, thank you. But yeah, as I said, I wonder if I can go faster. Get off on right, go ahead and jump on the blooper you like best. Go on. Show me some super blooper surfing. Maybe some of the bloopers have different like speed. No, I do lose speed if I do. Ow. I mean, I'm glad that that doesn't take me away from the level. I'm gonna try the green one just to see what's up. Doesn't seem to be any difference when it comes to like, you know, speed. So I wonder what the deal is. And that's another thing. I don't think I can jump while I'm doing the thing. Ow. So let me check that out. Does this indeed take away from my life? Yeah. Okay, sure, but what is like the bare minimum, man? Oh, come on. Well, we already lost 3 seconds out of that. And now my nose is itchy. I better not think about it. People often say that, you know, mustaches get you feeling quite itchy, but I don't think so. At least my mustache doesn't. Also, hi, thank you so much for the follow. Let me pause again. Hi, Stala, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh god, this minigame. Yeah, I'm not so sure about what the minimum time is in order to like get the shine. I imagine that this is how you get the shine. Let me just do the thing, like that. Like my record was like 40 something, and I believe I didn't even beat my record. Oh, I got the shine. Well, that's pretty good. But yeah, welcome in, Starla. How you doing? Welcome in. Got the shine. Yippee. What does this guy have to say? You bot are what I like to call super deluxe cool. To commemorate this birth of a blooper surfing legend. This is for you. So maybe I had to do it in like less than 45 seconds? I don't know. I did it in the end. Yippee! So yeah, I was a little bit confused on what I had to do before, because I didn't know where I had to go, and I thought maybe this is like, you know, Super Mario 64 in like, you know, if the more shines that you have, the more levels that you unlock. So maybe that's the thing that I gotta do. Going good, doing some live VOD. Live, what's up? Nothing much actually. Everything is going quite cool. I'm just trying to figure out how do I get this shine over here, the one that's like in the house, the one that is like, you know, way over there. And I'm just, you know, taking the vibes. And yeah, I'm glad that you're doing some editing. I was gonna say, would you be interested in maybe also publishing your full playthroughs? Like, you know, like, I imagine that you have gone through Super Mario Sunshine before. Maybe you have gone through any of the Zeldas. I don't know if you have like streamed them then, but it would be cool if you also did like, oh, Starla plays and full playthrough of this game and this game. Just a recommendation. That's what I've been thinking about doing, eh? I'm just doing it little by little, eh? But yeah. And aside from that, quick question. Do you may have perhaps know how do I get the shine that's way over there, eh? The one with the window, eh? Also, I wonder what the thing is with this shine that I have whenever I'm on water. Oh man, you've only been in this game once, eh? Maybe a replay is, you know, eh? Is needed, eh? Maybe a replay is a replay, eh? Could be a good idea, eh? Maybe the time could be upon it, right? But it's fine if you don't remember. Just to corroborate, you don't have to like get all the shines in order to like finish the game, right? I have seen one video recommended in my YouTube feed saying, "Yo, you really don't gotta get any shines in order to beat the game, man." But I really don't know about that. Wait, isn't there a way to break in? I believe there might be, but I'm not so sure how. So I have this, and I also have this. I know you have to like break in somehow. Someone throws you, or you need Yoshi. There is someone who throws me. That is true. I paid the guy to like throw me around, and it didn't result in anything in the end. Eh? But let me get some coins. If I happen to like, you know, find one, eh? I believe there might be some coins over here. And so I have a coin now. Let me get the thing, eh? Oh, let me. There we go. I'm loving the soundtrack though. Eh? The soundtrack is quite nice, and you know. Even when, you know, there's somebody who hasn't played the game, I'm sure that, you know, that somebody, like anybody, has at least heard the soundtrack before. It happened to me with The Legend of Zelda as well. Like, when I was playing Ocarina of Time, I was like, yo, I know the song. The music always slaps, yeah. Most of Koji Kondo's, if not all Koji Kondo's music, you know, slaps. Howdy, throw me for a coin, and I'll throw you for a loop. Yeah, now where you go? Yippee! Oh, there you go, eh? Oh, so I just didn't have to move, eh? Well, thank you for the suggestion, yeah. Yippee! Amazing, eh? Now I believe we have unlocked a new level, eh? Hopefully, eh? Oh, there we go. Oh, let me stretch. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Look at them fishing. What even is that? Oh god, that is a ride and a half. Oh, what up? Master Mario, the PP princess, the PP princess. Wow, the PP princess, right? Wait, is he calling me Master Mario, the PP princess? Okay, that's just my face when I wake up. Yeah, it's like, you know, you go like, the PP princess, right? I'm now being crowned Master Mario, the PP Prince. Horrible Princess Peach has been kidnapped. Again, eh? DEVS alert. I wonder what DEVS alert stands for. Delfino Entertainment Bureau of Skunga. The princess has been kidnapped again. The suspect was last seen escaping to the west. Well, I guess we gotta go on a journey to the west, eh? As people often say. I wonder how fun Black Myth Wukong is. I like the story of Journey to the West. I haven't watched, you know, the full of it. Eh? I have watched Dragon Ball though. Eh? Oh, look, it's Gupario, eh? Okay. Damn, I didn't know he was freaky like that, but sure, eh? And away he goes. Spitfire.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
I love it that Flawed talks like a nerd, like one of those stereotypical nerds. It's like, actually, I do believe that you gotta go there, golly. It's always the bad boys, eh? Man, oh man, eh? And that's the way we like it, eh? I'm being sent away. Pina Park. Although I'm not so sure if it is supposed to be pronounced as Pina Park or as Pina Park. I'm gonna say Pina Park because, you know, Pina or pineapple, I don't know. Mecha Bowser appears! Wahoo, eh? Oh, I love this song. It's really silly. It's like... By the way, I'm eating a sandwich and some coffee right now. It is a ham and egg sandwich, although the egg is kinda not runny, but it looks funny. And there's also some cheese. Have you eaten today? I hope that you have eaten something today. How do I... How do I flip this? Can I just... I cannot really grab it. Okay, if you can send me, that would be lovely. Eh? If you get it with some chips as well. Eh? Or fries, eh? Depending on how you want to pronounce it. Eh? I want to flip this thing so bad, eh? Like flipping a pancake. So what is it with this guy? The entrance to Peanut Park is just straight over that way. You can't miss it. You know the idea that Mario comes here to save the princess and then gets distracted by a single blue coin. I mean, you gotta get the money sometimes, you know? You gotta chase that bag, yeah? It's like, And there's another one over here too, eh? How to get your Mario? First, you gotta put a trail of coins. Then you gotta get your trap. Step 3, exclamation mark. Step 4, profit. What's up with this guy? Hey, I think you're in need of a pair of I cannot get his sunglasses. How can I get his sunglasses? Also, these flowers look really pretty. What are these? Yo, cool down, dude. Now that he has cooled down, wonder what I gotta do. I imagine that they explode, don't they? You know, I just get burned to a crisp. To a crisp red pill, eh? I mean, it is not like they have done anything to me, so I'm not so sure if I should be killing them. Eh? They look really cute. I said that as I'm killing them, eh? So I imagine that I gotta go here, so let us go. What up, fam? You know, from a distance, I thought that this was like Hello Kitty. Eh? She looks very Hello Kitty-esque. Welcome to Peanut Park. Thank you. Eh? Look, everybody, it's Slime Mario. I gotta follow the guy. Looky, looky, looky. Looky, looky, looky. What up, fam? He's floating in the air. I can walk on water. I can fly. Yeah, the track is gas. It goes ticky, 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 ticky. I love that this water is as gelatinous as Chaos from Super Mario Adventure, eh? From Sonic Adventure. Eh? I don't know if his name is Chaos. You know, the water-based organism.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
The perpetrator. Oh yeah, the songs are really nice. I'm still wondering who the, you know, the main bad guy of this adventure is. Wow, far in any game hasn't looked this realistic before. Amazing, what a spectacle. Is this a new show of ours? You guys are great. Whoever hired you needs a raise, eh? I love how you play the fearless hero and he's like a bad version of you, eh? But you both look like, you know, you both look like the same and stuff, eh? Well, as director of this park, I want to ensure your success. So how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle, eh? Follow me, eh? He's so into it, eh? Also, and that is about to start. I'm sorry for that, eh? Oh golly, I didn't know I was playing Ape Escape, eh? This is so totally Ape Escape coded, eh? Upload is approaching. What do I gotta do? Oh, fascinating. Can I get more? Oh, so I get them rockets by doing this. A direct hit. Yippee! Here's another. Well, that wasn't as direct as I thought it was gonna be. There's a bullet build going on. Well, I did sacrifice that thing. Ow, 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 ow. That was crispy. Give me another one. There we go. Can I get it over here? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. A bullet is approaching. A bullet is always approaching in this game. Oh, it was approaching over there. I wasn't looking. I wonder if I gotta be in a direct line, you know, for that to like go on. I love that I can deal with the bullets with just my water thingy. And of course that didn't hit. Over there. Yep. Oh, I'm combining fire with water. Actually, that was a nice use of my water, now that I think about it. I'm also almost there. Here we go. And that didn't go as planned. I mean, I imagine that that's how rockets work in real life. Oh, that's a ton of bullets. Yeah, I know. Yeah, bullets on my 6. Oh yeah, fascinating, eh? Yeah, I know all about it. Okay, never mind, eh? That's gonna cost me some health points, eh? Ow, ow, ow. Ah, direct hit, eh? Oh, is he dead? No, he's not dead, eh? I'm the one who's dead. Oh wait, he is dead, eh? Well, not necessarily dead, but you know what I mean. Ah, mother. That's my name. Don't waste it, baby. Nice clutch. Thank you, eh? I wasn't sure how close I was, and Mario's like, oh, and Peach's like, oh, and Bowser Jr. is like, oh.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
Mama Peach?
Oh, who knew, eh?
Mama?
But yeah, thank you for the nice.
Yeah, Papa told me all about it.
Oh, so this is that game.
Bad man named Mario.
So you're Bowser's son?
So I came here to rescue her.
So is this
So the graffiti, that was you?
yeah? So was this the first canonical game in which they meet Bowser Jr.?
All my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me. A strange old man in a
strange old man in a white coat. EGAT, I wonder who made that video.
Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully. He never fights fair.
Ooh, I love how when he does
Smart
that.
Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And now
I
he
remember
lives with Mama Peach
being in
again.
prison.
You pest, stop following us.
I believe this could have been solved by just talking him more, you know, eh? I believe Bowser Jr. is more reasonable than that. But, you know, we wouldn't have a game if that was the case. Sunshine is his first game. I didn't know that. Like, I'm so used to seeing him that, you know, I was like, have they not met him before, eh? But who knew, eh? Well, we got a shine out of that. And I believe that is shine-tastic, as people say, eh? Let me get it with style. And here we go! Yippee! Eh? I didn't think that was gonna go so well, eh? First try, everybody. Eh? Save and continue. So now I got 10, 11 shines. What will the future have in store for me? Slay. Yeah. Pew. You better this game that what I am honestly. I mean, I imagine that you know you already know this game like you know from start to finish. You know, like the back of your hand. And what I'm trying to say is thank you. Eh? thank you. Eh? I did have some trouble with the pachinko game. I remember the last stream I was like, oh yeah, let's finish the stream. But before we do that, let's do the secret level. And I believe that took me like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't remember exactly. It did take me like a good 15 tries, I believe. But I did it in the end. Eh? But yeah, thank you. Slay. Yippee. Also, what's next? So the princess has been kidnapped. I don't know how to get in here. Someday I will know how to though. I'm totally okay with the fact that you know the blue coins are meant to be used as you know exchange rate to the shines. That way it's easier. Horrible. Princess Peach has been kidnapped. Yeah, this is one of my nuzzles. I wonder what the requirements were to in order to like talk to or in order to talk as Flawed. Eh? Imagine getting the role. Eh? This darkness makes me feel so gloomy and depressed. It's been this way ever since our shine price went away. This is your fault, and you don't even look apologetic. Eh? It's not a face, Mom. I'm telling you, it's not a face, Mom. So these guys are arguing as they usually do. And I don't know, let's try and get more shines. That way we can save the day. Yippee! Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I already gotten this. Did I not? Done but secret. It shows that I have not, but I remember that I already did. Maybe it didn't properly save. I'm not so sure. Let me do this level again because it does make me a little bit like curious about it. I remember already. Look at this family. I already, you know, I remember doing this level before. But I'm not so sure why it didn't count. Or maybe it did count, and I'm just like you know misinterpreting the things. Because if I have not done this level, then yeah, of course, a new level is not appearing. Like a new shine. But yeah, I do remember that I gotta do this. Nozzle. Nozzle. No, it's not doing the thing, right? So yeah, I have done this already. It's so it's not counting a new shine mostly because I believe that, you know, I already did it. I do remember that I gotta find another shine over here though. There's one in the juicer thingy, but I'm not so sure how to get it. Look at this guy. Hey, do you see the jumbo juicer on top of this hut? That's how we make our special juice smoothies. By the way, was anyone out there in the surf cabana? Oh, blast it all. The owner must be out walking with her son. Is that a bad thing, eh? I mean, you know, so I gotta find a way. Oh my god, oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Yippee! I gotta find a way to well, not find a way. I gotta find new alerts because just me saying, yo, thank you so much for the sub, like that in my alerts may not be as enticing as some people may say, eh? So, but yeah, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. In the left, for real. That is so nice of you. Thank you. Yippee! I mean, the accent makes it kind of charming. Oh, the accent. I mean, I guess I do have an accent. So that is nice of you to say. I am aware that maybe because of the accent or maybe because of the noise reduction thingy that I have in my microphone, I do tend to mispronounce some words, and I do tend to not enunciate quite a lot. Like I do tend to drop some consonants. So apologies if sometimes, you know, it is not, you know, my accent or whatever makes words not be understandable. But yeah, thank you so much. So let's see. I imagine that I gotta find a way to get something over here. I do not believe that I gotta put any of those thingy-my-bobbies that are, you know, walking over here. That would be pretty bad. I don't think I can just do that. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can glitch my way into it. I cannot technically just, you know, get the thing, eh? Just touching on the subject a little bit more, I do like the way you talk, by the way. You do have a kind of energy that I find like that is like really cool when you talk. You have the confidence of a queen, like, you know, like slaying. Yeah? So I like your confidence when you talk, yeah? In your streams and in your videos. Eh? The security of it. Eh? Is that the word? The confidence more than anything, eh? So I gotta find a way to actually get that shine. Not so sure if I can, you know, get one of these guys. Whoopee! I love this Hanna-Barbera sound effect that they do whenever they launch you. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, eh? It's not like I'm complimenting you or anything, baka, eh? Something like that, eh? It is not too often that I do the tsim that I was, eh? Ding, ding. Gonna gas me up on your stream, eh? Eh? Well, how about I do one of these cheeky hold on, eh? Boom, shoutouts to Alistair, eh? There you go, eh? Everybody check her stuff out. Every single one person who's watching my stream, eh? So yeah, there we go, eh? Oh man, I don't know what I gotta do in this level, eh? Maybe I gotta revisit some other levels first. Let me exit this area. I really don't know what I gotta do, eh? Ding, ding. Good got max stats in charisma. Thank you, eh? That is really nice of you to say, eh? Beep, 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 beep. So let's see. What do I gotta do? I take it that I cannot like bring one of these foods and into the level. The nozzles. Could it be that I already unlocked a level over here? Or maybe something else around the level? Quite possibly. Let me check out over here as well. Also, since I'm using a widescreen thingy and a 4K texture pack, things tend to wobble quite a lot. So that kind of sucks. But it's kind of funny, eh? So you'll see right now when I start the level. Well, I gotta go all the way up, to the top of that. That little scribble thingy looks like the Vine logo. Eh? So you see this boat, eh? Do be jiggling a little bit, eh? Well, I don't know if this is like a normal occurrence, but Mario do be jiggling, eh? So what are these guys saying now? Also, I wonder when I'm gonna be finding El Piantísimo. Yo, get it, eh? Yeah. Gotta go get it, eh? The port is strangely quiet today. Eh? I guess I ought to appreciate the peace and solitude. To be honest, though, I could do with a bit more excitement. Everybody needs excitement in their lives. Hey, this is a dangerous place to be clambering around, eh? And hanging off that hook. An accident is in the making, eh? More likely than the way that he said it. Clambering the thing and the thing. An accident is in the making. Reminds me of the meme of foot-long subway at $1. Very reasonable price. Eh? Negative integer. Foot-long subway at a negative price, business will suffer. That SpongeBob meme, man. Quadratic formula foot-long subway at an imaginary price. God has left us. Hey, I think you're in need for. Yeah, thank you. Speaking about slaying, I've been thinking about recompiling, doing a recompilation, whatever, of my Bayonetta playthrough. I enjoy playing Bayonetta. I know that can be a hard game to play, but it is indeed quite fun. Yippee, said Mario. Oh, hi. So what's up with this guy? So this guy is really going. I don't think I gotta do anything with him. So I wonder. Yeah, I do gotta go over here. Wait for me. Also, I don't know if it's just didn't proc out, but you did redeem Hydrant and it was first pop on the screen. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, not a lot of people redeemed that one. So yeah, thank you. And I also have this thing that goes around there. Hold on, I don't know if you heard it, but I tried to open up my bottle of water and then the cap went flying and I went. So let me do the thing. Hold on. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate. I have now drank water. I have coffee with me right now, but I also gotta like keep hydrated. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Oh man, I love the yippee! I gotta add more redeemable things because it's always nice to have interaction like that. So yeah, thank you so much for redeeming the hydrate. Yippee, yippee! That is very yippee of you. Yeah, it played it. Yeah, it went like yippee. The hydrate is just a thing that only appears in the chat. or in the thingy. So I guess it would be best to add a sound effect to it. I gotta think about it. Also, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing the thing. Look at this guy. Look at this coconut crabs, and they're just floating around. I imagine that these are like coconut crabs. They do look like coconut crabs. They kind of look like spiders, yeah, I know, but you know. Oh, I cannot activate the thing twice. That kind of sucks. Is this on mine? I don't believe that's on mine. I'm glad that it is not on mine. How do I do that? Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. If you go to, what is this thing? Sound alerts. I believe you just go with sound alerts. Yeah, the place is just called soundalerts.com. And I guess I could just share the link. Hold on. I don't know if there's like a referral thing, but here you go. Soundalerts.com/ And that way you can link it to your Twitch account and everybody can redeem sound effects or video effects by spending either channel points or bits, I believe. So you can put redeemables like that on your points, stream point redeems. And it plays a sound or it plays a video or, I don't know, it nukes Pompeii. I don't know. That is yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, man. Gotta spread the love. Let's see. And yeah, you can find a ton of stuff there. And if there's something that you cannot find, you can upload the thing yourself. And I do believe that the things that you upload are like publicly published. So like, if you upload like somebody saying paralelepípedo, I don't know, something like that. Somebody else can also use it in the streams. Although I'm not so sure. Maybe you can configure it to like be a private sound effect or whatever. I haven't messed around too much with it, but I do believe it is possible. Beep, 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 beep. Anything is possible. Everything is fine when you're part of a team. I have not watched that movie. And to be fair, I'm not too big into Lego, but I have heard good things about it. Like that society, that thing went flying, eh? How strong is Mario? How strong has Mario? How strong does Mario have to be in order to like do that to a poor sea creature? Man. Well, I mean, water is strong enough. Ow. I didn't know that was a thing, eh? You haven't either, eh, Lamau? I love this ska rendition of the theme. I love ska. I don't really usually listen to ska myself, but I like the vibe that it has, you know? Although I gotta be honest, the most ska that I have ever listened to has been thanks to that Japanese ska band, the Ska something something project. Hold on. Hold on. I do believe that is Japanese band. Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra. There we go. It is funny because they did cover a Mexican song called Mexico Linda Querida. Mexico, like pretty and love Mexico. I believe that would be the translation. Because apparently they do love Mexico quite a lot. Right? They do have a ton of fans in Mexico. This Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra. Shoutouts to them, man. Oh yeah, I love the Pokemon there. He just goes. So where's north from here? I imagine that I still gotta go up. Look everybody, it's the Vine logo, eh? Do it for the Vine. And do it for the vibe. And do it for the vibe. So I imagine that's the thing that takes me over there. Maybe I gotta go not over here, but over there. Let's see what comes out of this. I can go there. Din, 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 din. Ah, yeah. Oh man. I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to like go over there as well. I don't think I can reach that thing. I guess I could, but hold on. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. As people often say. I wonder what's in the box. Maybe Jack? You know, Jack in the box? I'm glad that my aim is not as bad as the squids. Speaking about squids, oh man, I wonder if I should have waited a little bit in order to like do my first playthrough of Splatoon, because I do remember enjoying Splatoon when I first tried it, and that was like last year. I played it by myself because I borrowed the game. And it was an experience. I liked it. It was an interesting game. And I haven't really gotten into it too much nowadays. I do remember that I did try to play the DLC, the one in which you're in like a subway. But I didn't finish it. I guess I was getting a little bit like, you know, not fed up, but a little bit like, yeah, you know. I mean, I did. Oh, what's this? A rocket. You got the rocket nozzle. Power it up with R and blast off. I mean, I'm glad that that did. Refill my water. I'm kind of wary on. If I should do that, if I should use the power up now, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And down we go. Okay, before we get the shine, or maybe if I can use the shine to like get the thing. Well, not really. If I can use this nozzle in the overworld, then I will try it up there. Not really over here. Because maybe if I use the nozzle here, it'll take me like to the beginning of the level, So I gotta be cautious about it. Beep, 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 beep. So there we go. Let's try it out. Oh wait, I cannot really try it out, Well, someday I will try it out. Maybe that way I can get the shine that's over here.
Mario.
Wait, have I not unlocked? You cannot use it yet, it's a hologram. But didn't I unlock the thing? I swear I unlocked it. Look at this dolphin. This dolphin is so happy. He's like... Bleh. I mean, he's puking, but... it's really fun. He's really having fun. So what else? Let me do all the things from this level. I like this level. You know, some people do not like platformers, and I can understand why, you know. Like the feeling of I can get various shines. Well, not really. Those are the past shines. Yeah, like imagine like climbing a mountain and then just having to climb it again. I imagine that that's the feeling that some people get with platformers, especially with Devil May Cry. I remember, you know, climbing and falling quite a lot in Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 2 was indeed a game, man. I know that some people tend to be like, yo, this game did not exist. Like, as a collective, as a people, we do not recognize DMC2 as being real. Like some people do hate DMC2, but I don't think it was that bad. Whoa, looks like a trouble of it's a ruin. Now the ocean is all dirty around that tower. Who knew? I don't know if I can get my rocket nozzle, but I do know that I gotta go there. So let me try and do that. Also, there are people like, you know, fighting over there. I don't know what their deal is. Their daffodil, Daffodils are really pretty. Can I climb this? No. I'm speaking about climbing. Oh, I believe that's way over there. Should I not get the thing? I think I'm gonna get it. So what's up? You know, I can give out some pretty handy info now and then. Like that wall over there, it's oh, never mind. Wow, this may be too hard for you, but to wrap your noodle around. Excuse me, But I can tell there's something suspicious about this tower, By the way, how could anyone ever climb that thing, You don't know, do you? Oh yeah, this thing indeed is very hard to wrap my noodle around. Whatever that may mean. You really want to own a house one day so you can have your own flower garden. That would be lovely. I mean, you can... I mean, I don't know your situation, of course, but, you know, having little pots, like, you know, little plants that are, like, really, really small. Or maybe even a bonsai. Although I don't know how humane people may consider having a bonsai. Also, Anat is about to start, I'm sorry. I don't know how humane people may consider having a bonsai, because you're basically just dwarfing a tree, like, willingly. I personally don't have a problem with that, but, you know, I know that some people may be like, how dare you do that to a poor tree? But yeah, maybe having like a bonsai type of thing, like a really small. I mean, there is a plant that we call succulentas. Succulent maybe. Hold on, succulent plant. Yeah, like a succulent. I believe it's called a succulent. Yeah, you could have a succulent. The cats would 100% knock the plant off the windows. Well, I mean, that is true. Unless you find a way to not screw, obviously. There may be some things that you can do in order to, like, keep the thing, like, stationary. But yeah, it is true that maybe the cats would definitely. I know that there are ways to make it so that the cats don't approach the plants. Like there are like some sprays or like things or like stuff that you can add to your plants in order to like deter cats. But I'm not so sure about it. Can I get over here in time? Yes, I did. Yippee! Before I go there, I got the blue one. Let me do that again. From the beginning. Like, it just doesn't hurt them, but it does make it so, like, it kind of smells bad for them, and they go like, uh-oh, stinky, and they don't approach the plants. But then again, yeah, I don't know how that would go. Yee-hee, says Mario. But to be fair, I do not own cats. I mean, owning is not so much like, you know, but I do not have like cats in my family. We do have dogs, and the big dog, the little big baby dog. I'm just gonna show you all the animals that we have in the house. I'm gonna show you the little babies. So here we go. I have the photos right here. So for those of you who don't know or who are just first watching my stream, I have some little babies in my house and in the perimeter as well. I have 3 dogs, 1 tortoise, and 1 turtle. Turtle, there we go. This is one of the little babies. So this is Canelo, the little baby Canelo, the little baby. He's supposed to be a Chihuahua, but eh? And also we have Melody, the little baby Melody. She's so fluffy, and both of them are really, really, really soft to the touch. Melody is really soft to the touch, and Canelo tends to be really warm whenever he's like really like chilling out. We have Nino, the tortoise. I tended to call this tortoise Tuga because Tuga, the tortuga, but apparently his name is Nino. One of my not my great grandmother, my what's it called? I believe it was the sister of my grandfather who named the tortoise. And we also have Rocky, the big baby. He's so cute and so fluffy. He sometimes chews on the plants that we have, but he loses interest quite fast in them. He sometimes just lays on them, or he just likes being around them. But he doesn't make too much damage to them. So he's all right. Yeah, the white dog. He's like, ooh, he's really cool. Yeah, he's literally you. Yeah, he's just like me for real. And we have the little turtle. The little baby turtle. This turtle is really photogenic. Hold on, let me up it up a little bit. Like, what? Look at how cool this turtle looks. She's like, yeah, take a photo of me. It'll last longer. She really posed for that photo. She's really cute. I love her. I love all the babies in my house a lot, and I know that they love us as well. Yippee! So those are the little babies. And both Canelo and Melody tend to be here in the house, like inside the house, from time to time. So sometimes you will see them, or I will mention them. Whenever they be on my lap or around here. Your sister has, oh my god, my English. Your sister has a turtle just like that. His name is Hubert, and you've had him for like 15 years. I mean, that's amazing. Turtles tend to like live a lot of time. They sometimes outlive us. I'm gonna die. Down I go. And now my turtles have outlived me. But yeah, it is nice that turtles and tortoises tend to live quite a long life. Oh, I didn't know that I. Well, that is a nice start. But oh my god, I'm glad that you also have a turtle. That your sister has one. Okay, let's try this again. I love this little a cappella covers that they do. Well, it's not so much of a cover, rather it is a what is it called? Just another version. Beep, 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 beep. It's a rendition. So let me get this extra life. Let me get this Herbalife. Man, I remember Herbalife. I mean, I remember that moms were, all about that Herbalife thing, yeah. Mostly because, it was a thing that you could gain some extra money with. And apparently it was quite profitable. Like, you could actually, like, get some good money out of that. Uh-oh. A bad jumper. I'm glad that I got that extra life, though. But I don't know if you had a Herbalife where you live. Like, you know, for a good while I thought that it was a Latin American thing. Yeah? But apparently not so. I have some friends from the UK that did say that. Oh yeah, I remember when my mom was like an Herbalife associate. Wrong button, by the way. Eh? And yeah, apparently Herbalife is not only like a Latin American thing. Eh? Well, I mean the name is in English, so I guess that kind of gave it away. Eh? I'm just enjoying the song. Eh? I wanted to do this. It is nice of them to actually like give you an extra life, provided that you don't mess it up. You know, the first time or like at the first half. So there we go. I love the little do that they do. Eh? That voice. So far so good. Eh? I also love it that some of these levels are very thematic. Eh? Like they are wood themed, pachinko themed. Eh? Wrong button. Eh? Oh, you have a Canadian version of it. Herbalife, yeah. Eh? Here we go again, eh? Yippee! I don't remember the last thing I did with wood. Like the material, eh? Because I gotta be honest, I wasn't too much of a how are they called in English? Well, I guess arts and crafts. I wasn't too much into making, you know, like, you know, things with wood or like painting things or like, you know, just building stuff. I wasn't too much into that when growing up, which I guess that kind of sucked because, you know, I do sometimes get ideas for like cool stuff that I can, you know, get or like build myself, and I'm like, but how would I go on about doing that? Eh? Well, I guess I'll never know, eh? And then never go on the thing, eh? Which is a bad thing, actually. Eh? It's a bad thing. So sometimes just doing arts and crafts, sometimes like, you know, building a Lego set, for example, or building something, you know, being doing DIY stuff is important for both creativity and for actually like solving problems. It helps with problem solving. Because one of the troubles that I have seen that we have been facing has been a leaky pipe, which is not so much a pipe, but more so the valve. And I'm thinking, if I can somehow connect a button to the pipe system in order to like close it or open it with the push of a button, maybe that way we cannot like, you know, be wasting too much water. But then again, I think, couldn't I just do some plumbing then, just you know, fixing the thing? Eh? But then again, my plumbing skills are not as you know, as leveled up as my engineering skills. Although some people may say that, you know, fixing a valve like that or a pipe or just a shower head or whatever is way easier than just, you know, programming a microcontroller and then you know, soldering the things. Soldering? Yeah, I guess so. You do a lot of that in Halloween, eh? Oh yeah, I mean, well, I mean, you do a lot of your own props for cosplays and everything and anything. Eh? And I know that you have mentioned that you can do a lot of stuff with just a very tiny budget. So solving those kind of problems, you know, having a problem to solve. Also, hold on, Melody's right here with me. Hi, Melody. Bye, Melody. There she goes, man. And, you know, solving a problem or just, you know, doing something creative with so little of a budget is an art in and of itself, man. So, I guess it's nice to practice that, you know? I have now finished my coffee. I have been enjoying cold coffee quite more recently, because I often tend to enjoy coffee hot, and I'm like, I'm not so sure if I'm into the idea. But I have tried like cold coffee before, like, you know, like a frappuccino and stuff like that. But just, you know, coffee as is, but cold. I was like, do I dare try that? And it is not bad. It is indeed a nice treat. I do prefer to enjoy it with, you know, like chocolate, like chocolate syrup, like this and that. But it is not bad. I wonder if I'm subconsciously like failing this over and over again just to enjoy the song. Although I know that it is, you know, the same song over and over again, but I'm still enjoying it. Wah, wah, says the guy. Gonna love me some extra life. As we go. And we did it, everybody. Yippee! Hold on. There we go. Sometimes the song is good, you don't even mind the loop. Yeah, like songs that you can hear over and over again that are really catchy like that, and you don't mind, you know, listening to them forever, eh? Those are good songs. Nice. Yippee! Thank you. What time is it? Because I do have places to be. I still have an hour. Yeah, I can still go. I can still keep going. I usually been doing quite recently 3-hour streams. I used to be quite lazy on my streams sometimes. Sometimes I would be like, you know, I've streamed for an hour, I've streamed enough. And then I was like, I've streamed for 2 hours, I've streamed enough. But then, you know, I kept pushing and pushing for like 3 hours, and you know, it is fun to stream for 3 hours. But yeah, we did it. So what else will I find now? I'm still gonna keep going with this level, just to see what's up. There's another one. Gooper Blooper returns. I'm a Gooper Glooper rock. Usually you'll cap it at like 2 if chat is interactive, but if people aren't chatting, at least it helps the rock. That is true, yeah. And I do believe we did mention something about it in your server, like, you know. But yeah, it does help, you know, when chat is active, it is true that it helps, you know, keep the party going. Looks like that huge blooper thing is over there at the helipad now. I can't see anything from here. So the guy. Let me just do this. Also, I'm not so sure if there are supposed to be, you know, question marks in this game. I'm not so sure if that is a product of the 4-key texture pack. Maybe some textures are like not loading in properly, and maybe it's like, oh, I wonder what this is. Look at this guy. That dang looper is back for more. Well then, I guess it's time to stop working. Yep. So that thing goes over there. Question, can I keep going? Yes. So I'm gonna try to get the blue coin just because, you know, it's a free blue coin. And there we go. Let's see what's up. Ow, eh? Not a good start there. There we go. I hope this is the place to be, or the place to go. Was it over here? No, it was over here. Was it over here? I don't know. I think it was over here. Let me try that again. Maybe this way it'll be easier. Ow, eh? Ding 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 ding. Mario, could you please? Oh, I didn't do that. Maybe if I take more of a distance. Let's see. Oh, great, Mario. Well, let's try that again then. I mean, then again, that was just me pressing the wrong button anyway. Okay, I gotta now wait for the thing. However long that may take. Oh, speaking about tiki. I've been thinking about playing Pac-Man World Repack. I've been meaning to check out that game for a little bit of a while. Yippee, we got the thing, eh? I absolutely adore Pac-Man World 1. So maybe playing the remake will be just as lovely. Also, where is it that I gotta go? Also, look at this guy. Look, everybody, it's Josuke Higashikara from Part 8. Could you like talk to me? Bye, man. Thank you. Oh no! Oh my! Why is it back again? I hate that sticky blooper. Why is this guy rapping? Let's see. I'm gonna go here just to see what's up. I don't know if I gotta go here, but I'm gonna go here. Well, I guess I'm not gonna go here anymore. Slipping and falling, slipping and falling. Can I not jump over here? Ow, ow. There we go. So there's the rocket. Let me try the rocket. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Let me try that. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah. Not so sure how useful it would be, but you know. All the sound stuff is so cool. You're using it for today's stream too. Oh yeah. Yippee. Oh, also, when is your stream gonna be? I may not be here in the next hours. I do gotta go to work, but I wonder. Are you planning on streaming soon? So let me do the thing. Yippee! That was too close. Probably shortly after yours. Just waiting for your chicken salmon. Oh yeah. Oh, here we are. I wonder, do I gotta step on one of those things? Well, let's try that again. Close, but no cigar. Ow. Also, I love how this song sounds like the song from Toho. The U and Nowhere was her, like the tin 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 tin. Also, I'm almost there. Tin 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 tin. Oh yeah, sometimes when I'm trying to get the thing going, Mario does tend to like hit those things. Ah, then I'm the ow. So I gotta be closer to him whenever he does the attack. That way I can have space to maneuver. Imagine being deconstructed into your color palette. How would that feel? Like imagine whenever you're like trying to transport yourself into a world, you get yourself converted into your sRGB or RGB value. That surely would be an experience. And I was gonna say, how would be, teleported into a thingy would feel? And by thingy I mean, a painting. Those are the questions that I may never answer. Ow. I wonder if the coin thing is still here. No, I don't think so. Well, let's do the thingy again. Here we go. Now that I have that, let me go into my yacht. How would owning a yacht be like? Like, imagine if you had a yacht. Would you really use it? Like, I have not had the need to go and be out. I'm zipping on the Inky group. I haven't had the need to live, near the sea. So I really don't know how profitable or how good of an idea having a yacht would be. I mean, I guess it would be cool to say, yo, I have a yacht. But, at what cost? Okay, now that I have this guy on the ropes, let me get the thing out of him. And I know that that's when the second thing will happen. Also, I love the fact that he becomes, that he gets really flat. There we go. So it is essentially the same procedure over and over again. It's just a redo of the boss battle. It would have been cool if he could regenerate his things with the ENG. I wonder if Silver Gunner has made has had the same idea of somebody in the Silver Gunner community. Has had the same idea of, pairing this song with Ooh and Owen was her. Ding, 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 ding. The Toho song. And here we go. And boom. Is he gonna land in the volcano? Okay, no, I'm glad that he didn't. Take a bad stinky. Yippee! We did it. Fascinating. Fascinating. I'm just gonna clean everything. Let me clean up the thing. I mean, I imagine that people are gonna be here eventually. So let me just clean everything. There we go, that should do it. And we got the shine. Shine, get. Amazing. So I imagine that the next level will be unlocked whenever I have like 15 shine. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. How many blue coins do I have? I need 2 more. I don't need 2 more, but I need 2 more coins. So I wonder how I can get the other one. I guess I could still do the fruit missions for the people. So let me see if I can... Is this a durian, by the way? This looks like a pineapple to me, so I'm not so sure if this is indeed a durian or whatever. I don't know if we have a direct equivalent in Spanish for a durian. Let's see. Durian. Oh, so that is a durian. Tropical fruit. Yeah, I have had durian before. Durians are really nice. So one of the fruit sellers said, "Yo, bring me a durian, and I'll reward you with." I don't know. She actually didn't say it. I imagine that she's gonna give me a blue coin. I like. Let me get a durian. And then I get some coins. In order for me to get the durian. Oh, I got another blue coin. Well, that's fascinating. Now I know how to get chicken salmi acquired. Oh, yeah. Getting that and that durian. And that chicken salmi, Amazing, Get as much condiments on it as possible, Or juice. Not juice, sauce, I'm sorry. English, English be like that to me. I'm not about to play, I'm sorry. Let me see what else I can do for the people. Is this a pepper? Is this a chili pepper? That looks like a red banana. Ablanava. Oh yeah, enjoy your chicken salmi. Yippee. Also, what's up, fam? And clean up those walls now, slacker. You called me a slacker. A joker and a slacker. So, are you slack enough? Hopefully not. What do you think Mario thought when he was first getting into prison? Like, I'm sure that... I mean, he looks so calm about it. Maybe he has been, in prison before. I don't know. I guess that's a thing to think about. Let's see. Like, I cannot imagine Mario in prison, but I know maybe he has a little bit of an attitude. Like maybe he's indeed a bad guy, like a bad boy. Oh, mamma mia! Yeah, he's like, oh, mamma mia! No, you want to work for me a little? I'd love for you to bring me some fruit. I'm craving some durians. Said the girl. So let's see, durians. I gotta get me some durans. Also, what's up? Break all of the crates within 30 seconds of winning the prize. Do you want to try? Sure. Well, that is a nice start. Wanna break two at the same time? Well, look at me not doing the thing that I try to do. And we did it. That was great, you're the best. Yippee. Oh, I got another one, That is amazing, I didn't know I had it in me. Yippee. That's clutch. Thank you. Victory. We did it, I someday gotta play Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. I have been going on all my life without any Final Fantasy in my life. And I know that you may say, yo, if you manage to survive that long, maybe you could survive a little bit more, but I don't know. You haven't played 7 either, yeah. Have you played any Final Fantasy? I have tried it before, but I have not finished it or played it for quite a long session. I did try Final Fantasy 4, I believe. Well, 4 in here and 6 in Japan, I believe. Some, the enumeration of Final Fantasies isn't the same in Japan and in here, unfortunately. The one in which it is multiplayer, you go around flying in a world map. It is on the SNES. You should play either 10 or 13 first, so you have another person to talk to about 10 and 13. Maybe. I have heard good things about Final Fantasy X, especially the soundtrack. I love how the soundtrack feels very teenager-like. I don't know how to describe it. Like imagine being a teenager or like somebody who's like really like young in the mid 2000s and being like, yes, this is a new world for me. Oh, the internet. Oh, the new friends. Oh, my style. This is not a play, right? And being like, like not edgy, but like wow, like that. Like how Fruitiger Arrows feels like. I don't know how to describe it. So maybe I could play Final Fantasy X. Hey, whoa! Would you want to work for me for a little while? I would love to bring me some food. I'm craving some bananas. Bring me 3, would you? Just bring the food here and put it in this basket. Oh, whoa. Well, I guess I'll do my best. I don't know why I did that, but I did it anyway, right? So let me bring some blanabas to the person. Excuse me for 1 second. I don't know if this counts as theft, but if they ask me, I'm gonna be like, yo, this person asked me to bring the banana, so it's not on my tab, it's in their tab. So here we go. We have 1 Blanave. I only need 2 more blue coins so that I can have another shine. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna be faster for me to bring the bananas over here. So let me try that. It is definitely not faster. But I'm already here, so... Can I do the thing? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I guess it would be better for me to just go all the way around. It seems like sometimes the fastest way is not a straight line. Also, isn't the Final Fantasy X... Doesn't Final Fantasy X have like 2 parts? Like Final Fantasy X, X1, X2, and X... I don't know. I really don't know. A friend of mine once was trying to play Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO game. He didn't quite like it in the long run because there's indeed a lot of missions. The multiplayer is not that great, apparently, to him. And I do believe that the fact that none of us wanted to play it with him... I mean, it's not that we wanted to not play it with him, we just didn't want to play the game. Also made him not want to play the game. There we go. Thanks, Sweetums. There we go. Third thing is a trilogy. So maybe that is the one that I'm thinking about. What is the one that I wanted to... That I'm like comparing? Not comparing, but the one that I say that it has like a part 1, part 2. Hold on. I do have some of the soundtracks here in my Spotify. Hold on. Final Fantasy X, maybe? Tin 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 tin. Oh, so it is 13. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the game that I was saying that it is like oh, like my youth and I'm so young and oh, this 2000s, the new millennia and like that. It was Final Fantasy 13. I know about the song that goes tin 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 and tin 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 tin. And I especially adore the song that goes tin 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 tin, something like that. Eh? I gotta say I do love the instrumental version more, eh? But the vocal version is quite good as well. So you love 13 with all your heart. 12 and 14 are online. I didn't know that 12 was an MMO as well. And Strangers of Paradise is also multiplayer. Strangers of Paradise. That's a new one. FF Stranglers of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origins. Oh, it is an Origins. Isn't this also a side story for Final Fantasy VII? Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not. I don't know. For a moment, I thought that I saw Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Dun, 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 dun. But no, it is not Sephiroth. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But I didn't know it was a multiplayer game. If it has a campaign, maybe I can play it with friends because I love multiplayer campaign. Plains of Eternity was the first one, and Sunlit Waterscape. The song is from Sunlit Waterscape. N42, the Sunlit Waterscape is the song that I'm referring to. The fact that you knew you were coming to it is so funny. I mean, it is a very distinctive song, I believe. I don't think there's any song that goes tin 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 or that goes tin 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 tin. Also, I don't know if you have played a game called Chaos Reigns, but they use the same sample of the strings in that song as well. In one of the songs. The 13 2 song is so good. I may end up playing Final Fantasy 13 one of these days. Maybe even on stream. I don't know. Eh? If there's enough demand for it, then maybe I can do so. Hello, will you want to work for me for a little bit? I'd love for you to bring me some fruit. I'm grabbing some pineapples. Bring me 3, eh? I love the little that they do. Eh? It's kind of... It isn't like... like, oh, yeah, you poor little thing. But it's more so like, you know, very endearing, eh? It was weird. It was weird being stuck in that goop. It was gross, but I gotta admit, it was kind of sweet, kind of like candy. Eh? Become one with it. It will literally be there every second of the stream. I promise you. That is very nice of you to say. Eh? Well, maybe I will then. Eh? I'll definitely add it to the list. Also, how long is that game? Eh? Because if it is long, maybe I would want to play it more often then. Yeah, I usually leave games that will take me like a million streams to do for Sundays, like, you know, like this game. So maybe if I do end up playing Final Fantasy 13, I could play it on Wednesdays and Fridays, so that way I can finish it faster. Not because I want to get rid of it faster, no, because I imagine that if I enjoy the game, then I would definitely like to play it more often. So, that to be true. Let me get my pineapples. Yo, are pineapples actually apples? Or what are they called apples? I know that many places in the world call pineapples ananas. We call them piñas here in Spanish, in Spanish land of Mexico. Eh? It kind of depends on how good you are in the game. The cutscenes do expand the game quite a bit, but if you get us more, you really know some kind of things. Yeah, I do tend to enjoy cutscenes. I have not experienced cutscenes as long as, say, for example, Metal Gear Solid or Final Fantasy as well. Eh? So I really don't know how much I can, you know, either be quiet or how much I'm allowed to like, you know, comment on the matter. Or comment on while the cutscenes are playing. Because I know that some people be like, oh, the streamer doesn't shut up whenever the cutscene is playing. But you know, that's what, you know, that's what happens in stream, right? So I really don't know. A majority of the game is also pretty lenient. Hold on, also. Let me give you the thing. Is she not? I might just ask for your help again. Oh wait, did she already give me the coin? Yeah, Alamao, eh? I was already too distracted. Majority of the game is also really linear, but it all builds up into an open zone. It's so fun to traverse and do missions. But I mean, this game is also kind of linear, but not really. I mean, I guess you can decide what order you want to do the thing. So I guess I'm kind of used to it. You can also tell you the exact spot to grind to make the second half of the game go like that. I guess it would be fun, you know. I am aware of, you know, not wary, but I'm aware that some games, you know, you gotta grind. So maybe the grind can either be on stream or off stream, so that, you know, not much of the stream is like people being like, oh, he's doing the same thing again and again and again. Or, I don't know, maybe there's some people that are like, oh yeah, I love seeing the grind. I guess it depends. I don't know. I guess we'll know when we get there. But yeah, thank you. I'm definitely gonna be relying on you for like a lot of, you know, the stuff that may be happening in the game. There's a save in the room, so you could 100% realize. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's amazing. I suppose you're here for that. Yeah, let me get that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There we go. I got that. Shine, and the song didn't play. The sound is glitched. Oh, there we go. Amazing, eh? And now that I have that, what does the game want from me, eh? So I already have 16 shines. Maybe the next level or like the thingy is you know, unlocked when I get 20. I'm gonna see if I can get all the shines from this level. So far this level is the easiest to get the shines from. Red coin on the water. Red coin on the water. And shine in the sky. Beep, 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 beep. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Beep, 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 beep. Oh man, water is so nice. I love water. I'm so water-filled right now. I'm sure you can tell you're very passionate about 13 games. Yeah, no need to apologize. Eh? It is always lovely to see whenever somebody's like really into a game. So yeah, no worries. We encourage game loving in this game. Eh? Collect red. Oh my god, my English. Collect 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck. Let's go. Yippee! So here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. I'm gonna go here just to see what's up. I imagine that everything is interconnected, so I do hope that I won't miss one of them. But I don't know how much time I have on my thingy, but you know. And there goes one. I love it that Mario is like, oh, I have fallen. But yeah, no worries, man. Feel free to keep talking about Final Fantasy 13. Because that is a series that I've been interested on playing for a little bit of a while. So let me get the extra thingy. I guess I can technically get some more extra extra lives by doing the fruit stand thingies that I already did. So really don't know. Also, question. Can I, by a miracle of life, can I go there? Like, can I go where the big shine is? Question, because I kind of want to clean it and see what's up. So did I not already get the shine here? Oh, that is a shine, but it's already been taken. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask if I could go there, because I want to clean the goop that is over there. You will eventually collect my cat if you do. Eventually, yes. Oh. Well, I guess it's not. That's not something that I can do. Also, there's a. Well, there's a radio tower over there, and there's a thing. I wonder if I can go there as well someday. Maybe when I grow up. When I become a big Mario. Oh, let's see what's up. Also, I have not explored the... Oh, well, actually, no, this is the place I've been before. I don't know. Let's try to get the red coins again. And again, and again, and again. There really is no consequence if I you know, lose all my lives in here. I can just try again, and again, and again, and again. Coins in the water. Also, I forgot to talk with these guys. Looks like Big Daddy bloopers are for Saturday again. There seem to be more bloopers for you to buy this time. I mean, it is not like they do something in particular. Like, all of the bloopers have the same speed, I believe. The Red Cone blooper shine almost made me rage quit the first time you did it. I mean, you know, the drifting and everything. It's kind of a little bit clunky, I know. But, you know. That's me, Blooper Surfing Big Daddy, Loopy for sure. Oh yeah, you think I should step on that switch over there? If you say so. Let's do this again, yippee! Fascinating, fascinating, yo. I already missed one. I hope that I can, you know, get more as I go on about. Because I'm not so sure if you can, if it is necessary to get all of them. You only need to, like, get 8. So there we go. Ow, eh. So I gotta watch out for that one. Beep, 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 beep. How many did I collect that time? I wasn't even counting. Which is something that is really bad. I have found out throughout the years that accounting was my worst subject in school. Like, I remember that the only test that I've ever gotten about, like, not approbatory, like a pass from was on accounting back in high school. Like, it just didn't click with me, and that's something that I imagine that I should somehow fix, because, you know, doing actual accounting, like, you know, keeping my eye on, you know, the I don't know how the terms are in English, but, you know, my ins, my outs, the box or whatever, you know, properties and whatever, like doing proper accounting. Maybe that's something that I gotta eventually fix, because otherwise it's gonna be bad. Ow. So I guess it's better if I jump from there. Maybe it is a very specific jump that I gotta do. I'm just doing my worst subject, and somehow you have 2 more credits than you should. I gotta be honest. I mean, here in Mexico, we don't have a system of credits. Some universities do, but as long as we have a good grade and you know, we do our work. We just get to pass. So I wasn't too preoccupied with, like, you know, credits. But it is nice, you know, it is nice to be like, oh man, I'm gonna fail this class, and then you have more points than what you should, and it's like, huh, I guess I'm not so bad after all. I guess I am goated with the sauces, people. I don't know. You know, that feeling of having more credits than what you usually would need is always nice. Or signatures, you know. Some teachers used to be very big into like signatures, like, oh, you gotta have this amount of signatures in your notebook in order to like pass. But that was a system that was more so implemented in middle school rather than in high school or like university. So if I prematurely jump there, I can definitely not pass. Maybe I can go on it on the other way. I don't remember being bad at math. Then again, not a lot of things that, you know, I saw during university. I do not remember most when it comes to like formulas or, you know, the necessary things that you gotta do. As an engineer, that should be a bad thing. You know, not knowing the formula for like, I don't know, balance or things and stuff and that. But we have the knowledge of the world in the palm of our hands, so I guess I could just, you know, consult everything and anything. Signatures, do you all have middle school? Yeah, signatures in middle school. Like, if you did an assignment, the teacher's gonna be like, ah, yes, you did the assignment. Here, have my signature. And then at the end of the period or of the semester, we would count the number of signatures that we would have, and the one student that had the most signatures would be taken as the base, or like, you know, the amount of signatures that everybody should have in order to like pass, or like get a 10 or an A. I don't know. We grade on grade set with numbers from 5 to 10. 5 being a fail, and 10 being like the max score that you could get. So yeah. So yeah, we had middle school here in Mexico. We have our thing as follows. We have middle school. Well, we have elementary school. We have middle school. Preparatory school, which is I don't even know what I gotta go now. Elementary school, middle school, preparatory school, which is like high school, and then university, which is like the, I don't know, the equivalent of college. But I know that some people have, well, I mean, some countries do have college and then university. Here we only have university, so we go from high school straight to university. We don't go to like college.
Okay, Canada doesn't have a middle school.
Oh, so it is like 9 years of elementary school? Is that the case? I know that some people do have like 9 years of elementary school, and then you go to like high school, or preparatory school. I really don't know how that goes, but I imagine that it is a similar thing. Oh man, I may have to go soon, so I may not be able to like do the red coin thingy as is. But I could go straight for the coin that it is on the other side, you know. So let me see what I can do. The one that is in the middle. Although, how would I go on about doing the thing? I have 2 minutes, so that is indeed a lot of time to consider. So that's 5. I already missed that. So that's 6, 5, 6, So let me go for that one first, because I imagine that if I get the one that I'm trying to get... never mind. Mario, could you... I wanted to go on a U-turn, but I don't think that is an option.
Elementary is like kindergarten to grade 8, so like 7 years is I think.
In here we do have a kindergarten, but it is optional. If it is kindergarten, I do believe that it is also like 3 years as well, maybe 2 years. I do not know. I did not attend kindergarten. I was homeschooled from ever since I was a baby all up when I was 5 years old, I believe. And then I entered elementary school when I was like 6 years old, I think. But yeah, I didn't go to kindergarten. I was homeschooled. My mom taught me all about the letters, numbers, some basic math. Anything that she could teach me, she teach to me. And that included English, because my mom is also a bilingual secretary. So anything English related, she teach to me through video games. Because, you know, most of the games that I played were in English, so I would often ask my mom to translate to me, and she was like, yes, this means this means that, eh? And I'm like, wow, my mom knows everything, eh? And I remember doing some basic translation on my own. Not like translating like manga or whatever, no, like translating on the fly and being like, yes, I can finally understand what the game is saying. And I missed that twice. Jesus Christ, eh? Let me do that again, eh? I remember that the moment that I was like, yo, I can understand what the game is saying. It was back when I was playing Mortal Kombat 4. Back when I was, what, 5 years old, 6 years old? And I could understand the text at the end when the game says, "Yo, you're the supreme champion of Mortal Kombat or whatever," eh? And I'm like, whoa, I understand what the game is saying. So that was quite fascinating, eh? Yeah. This level is. I mean, I'm getting. I'm not paying too much attention to it, but it is not so much that it is hard, because you just gotta collect the coins, right? But you know, I do believe that, you know, this is just me being a silly dude. So no worry. Like in theory, it's not hard. It's just me missing the coins, like constantly. Right? There we go. So now, if I happen to get the last one at the end, I do hope that the game would be like, you got it automatically. Eh? Hopefully, the game will not be like, yes, you failed. Eh? So now that I am over here, let me take a U-turn, and then I can get the coin. Eh? Like so, eh? Like that is all that I had to do. I just like spent a lot of time being like, you know, like, I wonder if I do this and I do that. In the end, you just gotta learn. You gotta understand the concept of love. Eh? Oh wait, I actually gotta nail that jump. And here we go. Okay, eh? Well, I guess I gotta try that again. Let me do it in a more open space. Eh? Let me do the turn, because otherwise I'm not gonna land that jump. Or maybe I can jump twice in order to, like, you know, get the thing. Do I not? Why is my thing doing the thing? Why am I going here? Eh? Ow, eh? So I do gotta land the jump eventually. Eh? Maybe I do gotta what is it called? Land in the land, eh? In order to, like, unmount the blueprint. So let's try that again. I think you had to get out the blueprint. How do I do that? Like, I tried jumping, so maybe I gotta double jump. Maybe I gotta do a ground pound like this. I don't know. Let me try that again. Beep 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 beep. Triple jump. Bim, 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 bim. Yippee! Let's go. And I already missed one, eh? The good thing is that they give you plenty of time. So at least, you know, the level is not too unjust. It isn't even unjust. I love the urgency that the song has. It's like you know it. I love the fact that I do live in a place in which Latin rhythms thrive, because Latin rhythms are very much very enjoyable to listen to and play as well. So how would I go on about mounting the blooper? Do I just gotta do a ground pound? Do I gotta double jump? Do I just gotta... I don't think I follow it. I'm glad that I haven't, you know, crashed. But how do I?
There's a way to do it. It's just...
Do I just gotta land the jump?
It's just not good, eh?
So I imagine that I do gotta like land the jump. So let me see if I can somehow do it. Beat him. And here we go. Oh, so I do gotta land the jump. Okay, let's try that again then. That is the character theme song from Tekken 1. Okay, then we're going to try that again. I'm enjoying the song. Here we go. Yippee! We did it, eh? Shine! Get. We did it, eh? There we go. Let me stretch for a little bit. Fascinating. Fascinating. We did it, everybody. How many shines until I unlock the next level? Maybe 20. I do suppose I gotta collect 20. This guy is in a hurry. Also, I saw that one of these guys was like in flames. I don't know how he got into that situation. Why is this guy? What's that? Hold on, I smell it. Something's going to happen, but where? Where is it? This guy reminds me of Juan Gabriel. I don't know if you guys know who Juan Gabriel is. He's a Mexican singer. Hold on. He looks like he's doing this. Hold on. Copy image address. Hold on. This guy looks like he's doing this. Hold on, let me put it in a better perspective. There we go. He looks like he's doing this essentially. Where is the browser source? There we go. He's doing this. He's just hiding, eh? That is him. Look at him, eh? I don't know why he's hiding from or what's he hiding from, eh? But there we go. He looks like Juan Gabriel hiding.
You're the only person I've ever seen this game. You're the only person I've ever seen play this game calmly.
Well, I mean, this game is not hard. Sometimes you gotta repeat the levels over and over again. But it does seem like the levels are designed in such a way in which if you fail, it is really the player's fault. It is not because of the game design. Eh? Plus, I don't really get anything from getting angry. Eh? I know that, people like to be like, oh, the streamer is getting mad. Haha, I'm gonna watch the streamer get mad. Haha, eh? Because it's funny. Eh? And, it is true that, seeing some people lose their stuff, it is quite funny. Eh? It's like, ha 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 ha, Eh? Not as funny until you try it and you get mad, eh? But, eh? I'm gonna throw this, Oh, I'm so angry, eh? There we go. Getting that content. Eh? Plus, it is fun even when you get to try these levels again and again. They're still fun. Plus, I guess I cannot really get mad when the ambience of this game is like tropical and like oh yeah, all fun, like fun times in the beach and tropical vibes. It is hard to get mad at a game like this. Yippee! There we go. Plus, I do realize that I do not tend to get mad quite a lot. Most of my days I am really happy. I am a happy person. So I guess I'm happy that I'm happy. Yippee! Okay, now what I gotta do? Does that level have more levels? Plus, what time is it? I may need to play this. Oh, it is almost. It is almost time for me to end the stream. I do have places to go, so I do believe. Let me just see if I need to do more levels like this in that level, and then let me corroborate that, and then I can end the stream and see who we can raid. Let's see. Does this level have more shines? It indeed have more shines. Stars. That is Nemesis, eh? Stars. I do tend to play a lot of Resident Evil games and a lot of survival horror games in my streams, so that's why I have Nemesis. It's been a while since I last played Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now that I think about it, maybe another playthrough is in need. Well, not in need. It's in order. There we go. Shadow Mario Revisited. Not gonna do that one right now. I guess I do gotta get inside the level in order to get off the level. So there we go. There we go. So I'm gonna do this level next stream, which is gonna be next Sunday. Now that I think about it. I don't know. I still don't have any games that I think I should play on Wednesdays and Fridays. I am going through Resident Evil Gaiden, though, on Wednesdays and Fridays. I do believe I may end up finishing that game on Friday because Game Boy games don't tend to be long, and especially not that game. It seems like it is like 6 hours long. So maybe I can finish that game and maybe do more streams of Mario Sunshine. Lead the Suspiente. Oh, thank you. Wait, what's Suspiente, Sus AF Piente, Oh, what was the clip about? Oh, the Suspiente. Oh my god, yeah, he's like Juan Gabriel, That is amazing, Thank you so much for the clip, But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the clip. It's been a while since somebody has clipped a moment from his streams, but I'm happy that that you did. Thank you. I'm definitely adding that to my featured clips. Yippee! There we go. Well, let me save and end the stream. Yippee. There we go. Well, this is gonna be everything for today's stream. I am breaking my bones, There we go. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing more Mario Sunshine next Sunday because Sunday fun days, I guess. Been a ton of fun hanging out. I'm glad that you had fun. Yeah, I had a fun of. I have a fun of lot. Yeah, I have a lot of fun as well. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Don't go yet. Let me see who we can raid, so we can share the love. Who may be live? Let's see. It's been a little bit of a bit since I last raided Mars Cakes. Mars Cakes is playing Silent Hill 3, and I believe she's doing a cosplay right now. She's going for the UFO ending of Silent Hill 3. So if you guys love survival horror, if you guys love anything horror related, let's visit our girl Mars Cakes. There we go. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys probably until Wednesday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for more Resident Evil guiding. Twitch.tv/Gonga_Donga. Those are my links. I hope that you guys had fun. Thank you so much for being here. Tip of the day is, if you guys haven't tried anything tamarind flavored, please do so. Tamarind is really fun and really tasty. So if you guys can have any ice pops that are tamarind flavored, get some tamarind flavored ice pops. Oh, there we go. That's my tip of the day. Have a nice one, everybody. Say hello to Mars Cakes, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye bye. Have a nice one. Yippee. Bye bye. Have a nice one.